Have you ever wondered how a single player's absence can change the dynamic of an entire team? The Toronto Maple Leafs faced a tough loss against the Capitals last night, and the gaps left by missing stars were glaring. While some players stepped up, others struggled to find their rhythm. Stay tuned as we break down the highlights, lowlights, and everything in between from this pivotal game. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button to stay updated with all the latest Leafs news. Last night, the Toronto Maple Leafs faced a tough loss against the Washington Capitals, falling 5-2. It was a night marked by the return of Alex Ovechkin, who had been sidelined with a fibula fracture. The Capitals showcased a balanced attack, with contributions from players like Andrew Mangiapane, Jakob Chychrun, Nick Dowd, Tom Wilson, and of course, Ovechkin, who scored his 869th career goal into an empty net. It's just another chapter in his legendary story. Logan Thompson, the Capitals goalie, was nothing short of spectacular, making 35 saves, including several stunning stops against William Nylander. On the other hand, Matt Murray, who was in net for Toronto, struggled significantly, allowing 4 goals on 31 shots. Since being recalled after Anthony Stolarz' knee injury, Murray has yet to find his rhythm, and his performance raised concerns about his reliability. He seemed a step slow at times and gave up some crucial rebounds that Washington capitalized on. With Joseph Woll stepping up as the starter, Murray is in a tough position and must find a way to stabilize his game. In the midst of this loss, Bobby McMann provided a bright spot, scoring a goal and bringing some much-needed energy. Despite limited ice time, McMann has been impressive since returning from an upper body injury, tallying 4 goals and 8 points in his last 8 games. With a total of 10 goals and 15 points in 29 games this season, he's proving to be a valuable depth player, especially while Auston Matthews is out. His ability to find the score sheet regularly fills a critical gap, and I can't help but wonder, could he earn himself more ice time with performances like this? Max Pacioretty is also showing signs of life, grabbing an assist in last night's game. He seems rejuvenated while playing alongside Tavares and Mitch Marner. His experience and hockey IQ are invaluable, especially in a time where the team is battling injuries. If he can maintain this level of production, he could become a pivotal player as the Leafs navigate through this challenging stretch. On the other hand, Max Domi continues to impact the game positively. He assisted McMann's goal and has shown consistency since returning from his own injury. With 3 goals and 7 points in his last 10 games, Domi has been a reliable contributor. His offensive vision and chemistry with teammates like McMann and Nicholas Robertson make him a crucial asset. While he might need to find the net more often, his presence on the ice helps mitigate some of the team's current challenges. John Tavares is stepping up, leading by example in Matthews' absence with his 19th goal of the season. He's been a stabilizing force in the lineup, working hard and showing the physicality needed to drive play. Although Nylander didn't find the back of the net last night, he was a constant threat, creating chances and pushing the pace. It's tough to watch a player perform so well and not get rewarded, but his efforts were evident. Looking ahead, it's clear that the Maple Leafs are facing a significant challenge with their goaltending situation. The contrast between Joseph Woll's stellar performance against the Red Wings and Murray's struggles against the Capitals is striking. The absence of Anthony Stolarz is palpable. He has been a crucial player for the Leafs this season, and without him, the team lacks a reliable backup who can consistently win games. This gap is evident and could make or break their season. So, what do you think? Is this the right path for the Maple Leafs? I'm honestly torn. The potential is there, but the execution hasn't matched up just yet. I want to hear your thoughts on this. How are you feeling about the team's direction? Share your expectations and frustrations in the comments below. Easton Cowan has finally broken his silence following the unexpected disappointment of Canada's loss to Latvia in the World Juniors. As a passionate Toronto Maple Leafs fan, I can't help but feel a mix of emotions about this whole situation. The Canadian team, one of the tournament's heavyweights, fell in a stunning shootout, losing 3-2 to Latvia. Cowan, one of the main prospects for the Leafs, was among the players who missed their shot in the shootout, which has led to him facing a wave of criticism online. Let's unpack this. It's incredibly surprising to see Canada, a team filled with talent, struggle like this, especially in a shootout where both teams had their chances. Cowan spoke candidly about his performance, acknowledging that he can and needs to do better, particularly during power plays and even-strength situations. It's admirable to see him take responsibility, especially as one of the veterans on the squad. He said, I know I can be better. I feel like I can get more to the middle of the ice. That's a strong statement from a young player who understands the weight of expectations on his shoulders. But here's the kicker. Despite being criticized for that missed shootout opportunity, Cowan has been a reliable player throughout the tournament. He's been leading the team in points, and yet, one mistake has overshadowed his contributions. It raises the question, is it fair to single him out for the team's struggles? Many fans seem to forget that this was a team effort, and he wasn't the only one who faltered in that high-pressure moment. It's frustrating to see how quickly narratives can turn against a player, especially when the reality is that hockey is a team sport. Now, turning our attention to the coaching decisions made by Dave Cameron, there's a lot to unpack there as well. The decision to leave some key players off the roster, like Zane Parekh and Michael Hage, has sparked debate among fans. Were these the right calls? I'm honestly torn. On one hand, the coaching staff has to make tough decisions, but on the other hand, you have to wonder if those choices have contributed to the lack of scoring and overall cohesion on the ice. It's easy to point fingers, but at the end of the day, it's about finding the right balance between strategy and execution. Looking ahead, Canada has an opportunity to bounce back against Germany tomorrow night. It's crucial for Cowan and the rest of the team to regroup and show what they're made of. The pressure is on, not just to win, but to prove that they can overcome this setback. For fans of the Leafs, we're all watching closely, hoping that Cowan can channel this experience into something positive. After all, he's one of the future stars of our beloved team, and seeing him rise to the occasion is something I, and many others, look forward to. So, what do you think? Was it fair to put so much blame on Cowan for that shootout miss? I want to hear your thoughts. Do you believe the coaching decisions were right, or do you think they need to rethink their strategy? Drop your expectations and frustrations down in the comments, and while you're at it, don't forget to hit that like button, share this video, and subscribe to my channel so you won't miss any crucial updates about the Toronto Maple Leafs and the World Juniors. Let's keep the conversation going. Make sure to activate that notification bell to get all the latest news and insights as they happen. Thanks for tuning in, and let's hope for a better performance from Cowan and the crew in the next game.